Hi-ho and hello, my name is the Bastard and I am here to play the second beta version of the Shantae and the Half-Genie hero. Now, my role in here is to point out all of the flaws that they are in this beta version. As you might know me, I might take this little bit of pompous, an assholic approach towards this game. It is not an insult. I don't intend it as an insult towards the way forward or the game creators, but still I put 90 bucks to this game, so I want to point out all of the issues this game has. So it's not it's not there to be an offense. It's just, well, who am I kidding? I am the Bastard. It's my role to be an asshole, okay? So, take this as an criticism and a joke at the same time. That's just my character. So, let's start out the first stage of this beta demo at work. Right away, as you can see, the game seems much faster, and that indeed is true, at least for my computer. I am recording this with Fraps, and Fraps claims that this game is right now running 75 frames per second, and I believe this game is supposed to be running around 60 frames per second, which is the regular frame rate for most of the games. And right in there we can see that's quite an unfair enemy placement. So way forward you really want to fix that, especially because the screen is just moving way ahead of you, well, way behind you, so you don't necessarily have the time to react to that. I can understand Mermaid in there, but that crap enemy, it really got to go. And also, yeah, the frame limiter, it really needs to be fixed. There's another mermaid. Mermaids in this game, as you can see, they're project blah blah blah. I can speak English again. They're project. How do you pronounce that? Projectory. It's quite an assholic, to be honest. It's really difficult to dodge unless you take like good step back from the mermaid enemy. I hope that will get changed still. For an example, right there, I have to jump away if I want to avoid that. And even still, it's kind of a bitch to dodge. If you want to kill the enemy in there, you just have to take the hit. Almost have to take the hit. Yeah, sure, you can dodge it in there, but it's not easy to dodge at all. And down there you can see the treasure chest, which is bucking the living shit out of me. I mean, seriously, I want to get down there. I want that chest. I want that treasure chest. Why way forward? Why are you just an asshole and put it down there? It's bucking me. I want it, but I can't get it. Seriously, it seriously bothers me. Anyways, let's move on. Manga transformation, and here's another mermaid right up in that platform. This is one of the first stages that was introduced to us during the first beta, and all the issues that was during the first beta, they seem to be fixed. At least the game looks nice. I haven't really found any other bugs in this area other than the frame limiter thingy. I've also tried it when I put the fraps on 60 frames per second, recording on 60 frames per second. Right now I am recording at 75 frames per second. The game slows down significantly, down to its regular speed that I remember it to be during the first beta. I don't know what happened during this beta and second beta, but it also might be because of my new processor. I have a new graphics card and new processor, so that might have something to do with it. I don't know. I'm not certain. I don't know. My new processor, it's AMD, because I stopped supporting Intel ages ago. Some of you people may not know why, and those who don't, well, it's as you were to think, and I don't want to be any part of that community. It's just poison. Also, that mermaid, that's also one unfair enemy placement. I mean, there's really no way killing her without taking any hits. You can ignore her, but still killing her is a bitch. Let's see, there was something else that I wanted to show. Somewhere down here. Oh, by the way, it is really nice that you can climb now with the monkey, so you don't have to like jump in order to get up. I don't remember if that was the case. If you could climb in previous Shantae games in your ape form, but at least in this one you can climb up and down. That's really nice. And those, see those spots right there into the right down corner? I can't get there, and it bugs me. It really bugs me. Really hate when there are stuff that I cannot get. And I don't know what's the deal with these girls. They just get kidnapped away. I suppose you're supposed to rescue them. There seems to be small, yeah, as you can see in the outlines, they doesn't seem to bode well with this water thing over there. They aren't as transparent as they should be. You can see the black outlines turn bluish in here. So yeah, there's a small problem in there, but it also occurs in another stage as well, so I'll show you it better after I've done the desert and the gliding stage. Well, sliding stage to be more accurate.
Ready.
No, this is the desert level. There have been lots of bugs that has been during this stage. There used to be a couple. One of the, well, bugs, or more like glitches, I think it was bug, was that later on during this stage, see those little hearts? Later on during this stage there's a storm, and the storm would like blow those hearts right away, like right to the left, with no questions asked. And in this stage you can turn into a crab. Yeah, you heard me right. Yeah, you can make all of those jokes you like. And with her you can like glide underwater, or if you press down she'll go down faster. It's kinda silly, but I think it's a good thing it's in there. Only problem is that when you're gliding into certain direction, the down option it gets hindered, so you have to press only directly down. You cannot press left or down or right or down, or the fast ascending doesn't work. So I think that is one part that should be fixed, because there are some people who like to glide in certain direction faster than others. Yeah, those enemies just explode. And as you can see, as she transforms into this cute little red crab. There used to be a poll about this, and there are also other polls coming up. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to reveal the polls, especially the most current one. So I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't be talking about it, but yeah. This crab transformation right here, it wasn't actually my favorite crab transformation. There was one way cuter and way more appropriate one, in my opinion, which would have fitted way better to this game, especially for this reason. As you can see, she gets this shell thing, which she literally pulls out of her anus, which is kind of funny, but I don't know, I just don't. This crab looks just way too regular in my taste. The other crabs, I like them way better than this one. Now we come in this storm part, and personally, I think this storm is blowing way too often, way too fast. Let's see if the... Yep, there that hurt goes. It still haven't been fixed, apparently. I mean, it goes right directly to the left. No going down or anything, it just... There it goes. It looks way better than before, but it's still kinda silly that it doesn't like... it loses all of its gravity. I know it's hard, but... I think it should at least go down while it goes left. It's nice add that the wind affects the hearts, like grabs the heart and blows it away, but still, it's kinda silly, in my opinion. Also, as you can see right down there, when the wind is blowing, it doesn't fill the whole screen. There's like that small little gap down there. I don't know if it's intentional. I suppose it is intentional, but it doesn't really look that good. I would prefer if the wind would like just use the whole screen, because it would look much better in my opinion. Oh yeah, and you can like poke these guys for money, which is kind of silly and fun at the same time. There were also a couple of problems occurring with those guys, and I'll try to see if I can duplicate when this game allows me to. Stupid wind. Okay. Go. No more windy. There were a couple of problems with these guys. One of them was like it would like get stuck down in this motion down there. Not permanently, but still get stuck. Even thought I'd hit it, it would still keep that pace. And another one was that if I hit it at the right time, it requires pretty precise hitting. It will keep that pose and go up like really fast. But apparently I'm not able to duplicate that. Oh yeah, and as you could just see, it just went missing. It totally disappeared right now, right down there. I don't know why that happened, but I believe heads of those things, whatever those things are, should be up. They shouldn't just vanish when you whip the living crap out of them. So next comes the first beta's last level, which has gotten a couple of improvements. One of the improvements during this stage is the hit detection, which is way better. And this is also one of the stages which a lot of people during the first beta testing have been like complaining how difficult this stage is, and you know, I've been just laughing at those people. With no offense to anyone, but you guys really suck. Yeah. And here I am, cruising through this level like it's nothing. Let's see if I can beat this stage without accidentally taking a hit. But as you can see, you can glide up and down and... Wow, okay, that was a stupid mistake. I wasn't supposed to take that hit, but... That's what you get when you, like, start gloating about your success. Also, as you can see, there are clear indicators when the next beat is coming, so there is no reason why you couldn't jump over them. Even now that this stage is working like double speed, well, not double speed, like 15 frames faster than the regular speed, it still was pretty easy to me. And I'm glad that they fixed hit detection on those crocodile guys. They were really painful to hit before, so that's been fixed. Now, let's jump into the last stage, and this is where the problems hit in. There are lots of problems in this stage. It's playable, it's not broken to a degree that you couldn't enjoy it, but these are some minor things, but they ought to be fixed, along with the frame limiter. One of the things is, as you can see, there are no shadow to indicate when those things hit down. And another problem that really needs to be fixed, well, this is I suppose it is an oversight, but as you can see, these cannonballs, they do you damage. I don't know why would these cannonballs do you damage. They're inanimate objects. I could understand if they would have spikes or something, but they don't. They're just cannonballs or whatever those are, submerging balls. Yeah, come here, you little bastards. And as you can see in here, against this fire, you can see her outlines. They are bluish. They don't. The outlines, especially at this point, they don't work at all. The game just forgets what it's supposed to be transparent towards the. So yeah, it's pretty much at every against every like reflective surfaces. See if I can show this. I suppose it. Yeah, as you can see, right against the reflective surface, you can see it in her hair. There's like white around her outlines. It shouldn't be like that. It really needs to be fixed. It's a minor issue, but it's still an issue that's there, and it should be fixed. And I kind of like this stage because it's yeah, there's again a box that doesn't give you any sort of shadow indicator that it will be there. Now these guys, they're kind of silly. What are they throwing in there? They're throwing torches. Torches. And those torches, they just appear in their hands. You know, I would really prefer it if they would at least pull those torches out of their pants or something, so it would seem like that they are getting them from somewhere instead of like pulling it out from the thin air. I know these are magical beings, creatures or whatever, but it really needs more animations to indicate that, hey, they are getting those torches from somewhere. For an example, from that little scarf of theirs, they are having whatever that headband, from their headband or from their pants. And these flames, honestly, these flames are really stupid in my opinion. I don't like them at all. Why would a fire ever behave like that? I mean, make it burst or something. This is really stupid. Make it burst into like real big explosive or something, like anything but this. Just make the fire stay still when it explodes, bursts into flames. I mean, the moving fire, it doesn't look good. It just looks terrible. This is the part that I really like in this stage, where these little Tinkerbats here are jumping out of those boats. It's It reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for NES. It's a lot of fun. It's cool and it's fun, and I like it. I like it really much. Let's see. Yeah, then we have these disappearing platforms which disappear under you. It's kind of silly that they just appear right back. I hope they could find a better solution, like forcing you to exit the screen and then they will come back or something. I mean, yeah, I know it's faster this way, but these things that just break under you, especially during this stage, is kinda seems like the first stage. I don't know if that's why Risky is again attacking the town, but it's kinda her job to make Shantae's life really miserable. But I really hope there will be like a better way to make those things appear than just make them appear like right after you've jumped off of them, because it just looks silly when they like appear like that. Oops. I screwed that one up. Jump, 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 jump. But otherwise, I like this stage. It's well designed, and aside for a couple of problems, as I pointed out, it seems that the game is doing a good progress in here. So yes, let's do a little rundown. First of all, the frame limiter, as I've mentioned many times before, it needs to be fixed. I believe this game should be running 60 frames per second, not 75 frames per second, as Fraps is telling me that this game is running to. And second one is the sprite issue. As you could see, against anything reflective and flames, the outlines of the sprites, they like doesn't bode well. It needs to be fixed. The heart thingy, also the unfair enemy placement during the ruin stage. Those mermaids, they need a place where you can actually dodge their projectiles and where you can actually get to those mermaids, so they don't just jump out from thin air and, well, pretty much fuck you up. Water stage, desert stage, yeah, the heart thingy, as you could see, it just flies away. I'm not sure. In the previous beta, I couldn't confirm it during this beta, but during the previous beta, those hearts which got blown away by the wind, they got like stuck into a wall. If the wind blew them into a wall, it just got stuck. The sliding stage, it works really nice. I didn't see any considerable issues in there, not the ones that guy can at least, sorry, hiccup, that I can at least name to. And as for the new stage, the Scuttle Down Scuttle Town, there were the most issues, the new issues came up too. So yeah, again, the sprite thing. Also, those flames, they really need fixing, and let's see what else. Attacks, they really need, when those cannonballs are coming towards you, they really need shadow to indicate where they are landing to. Anything that falls from up above, they need shadow to indicate, as an indicator, so players can either try to dodge or just run under them or do whatever, so they don't just run into that problem, into that projectile that comes up to them. And also, yeah, those cannonballs, please make them not to hurt you. I mean, it's cool that you can explode them, but seriously, they don't have anything that will seriously hurt you. It's really silly because it's a round ball that's not moving. It's just standing in there, and you're taking damage from them. Give them spikes or make them turning red or be in flames or something to indicate that they are hurtful objects. If the object doesn't look like it hurts, then it doesn't make sense that it hurts. So anyways, that's my criticism and rundown on the new beta version of the Shantae and the Half-Genie hero. I hope this will help to narrow down most of the problems that I at least have with the game. Yeah, I suppose that's pretty much it. The Bastard out.